What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 102 of the Bristol Rovers career mode series. I don't even know what season this is now. It's either season 6 or 5. I'm pretty sure it's season 6 now that we're going into, but you guys did decide on the last episode. A lot of you did want to see it. We managed to smash way over 40 likes, so I'm going to bring it to you. Another season of Bristol Rovers career mode. And a lot of you did say that you only wanted me to do one more season just to see if I could actually win the Barclays Premier League title or the Champions League title, or maybe even both. I mean, if we could do that, that would just be absolutely incredible. But for the moment, we're really focusing on the not January transfer window, the summer transfer window, and just looking to bring in players that, well, will strengthen the side and basically hopefully we will be able to be a title contending side, because of course last season we were so close to winning it. I mean, Manchester United just edged it on the last day of the season, but hopefully we will be able to do it. You can see that I am actually with Belgium on an international duty, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to be doing any World Cup matches. Just let me know if you guys do want to see that. But we are going to go into our office and have a little look at the emails we've got. We've got quite a few here, but first of all, the most important one, let's have a look at our season budget. There we go, that's more like it. 19 million and 90,000 on the wage budget. That is what I like to see. Thank you, Bristol Rovers board. I will be spending that very wisely on some players that will probably enhance the team. We'll have a look at it in a sec to see where we could possibly improve. And if you have any suggestions for players, then do let me know in the comments down below. And they want us to reach a round of 16 stage in the domestic cup. That's very doable. That is very doable. Usually they set unrealistic targets, but that's fine by me. Although the cup's not really important for me anyway. And so they want me to reach the knockout stage in the Champions Cup. Once again, that should be very easy. But we're going to have a look at our monthly scouting update. Is there any players that we could potentially sign? Not really. We're just going to reject these ones. Leave the ones with 90 potential or more in there, just in case they do blossom. But they're not good enough in overall at the moment to be in the youth squad itself. And let's have a look at our youth squad. Oh my god, look at this guy right here, Josh Parker. Why are you not 16? Look at that, 61 to 67 overall, and his potential is 84 to 94. That's just brilliant. This could potentially be one of our best youth players behind Gerard Hughes. Look at that. I mean, his technical stats just look sublime, really. And, of course, his physicals, because he's a youth player, he can't be fast. Isn't that right, EA? But, you know, that's just how EA like to work it. And we've got this guy here as well, Marcus Wood. Oh, that's a tough one, really. He's really dipping in overall. He was, I think he was about 65 to 70, but now he's gone down to 50 to 62, which does happen sometimes. I'm just going to leave it for now, and we will have a look at the team management and see where we can improve on this team. Right, guys, so this is the squad that we've got at the moment to play with, and we've got a lot of players here. All of them are now over 70 overall, which is fantastic. Of course, we've got George Long in goal, which I'm absolutely fine with at the moment. He's been a solid goalkeeper, up to 72 overall, which is good to see. Had a real shocking spell, not last season, but the season before, but now he's overtaken Leighton, which I am most likely going to sell. We've got Michael Smith, who I will need to replace because, as you may have saw earlier, he did look like he was going to be out of the club very, very soon, and there will be bids coming in for him, I'm sure of that. But he's a really solid right back defensively, and it will be a shame to lose him. Then we've got Jonathan Tah. Maybe I could get a replacement for him because he's not been brilliant. And, of course, we've got the main man, Lascelles. He's been fantastic for us. Look at those stats. I mean, it's just perfect for a centre-back. We do need a little bit of cover there, though. We need a cover in every position, basically, because, of course, we are in the Champions League now. We do need a bit of depth, and for some reason, the formation's on 4-4-2. I don't understand why that is. Set on default. I don't know why. I'm going to change it back. There we go. 4-4-2 diamond wide, and I will go back in. So we've got Connor Cody here. Not looking to replace him. He's absolutely fine. John Taylor, once again, a player that I'm not looking to replace. He had a really good season last season. And it's the same with Jordan Obita. Maybe I can get another left midfielder, not sure, because Ever Gunnarsson, I think his name is, our youth player. He's been playing very well, so maybe he'll get some game time. Then we've got Valentino Lazaro Bennett, who's up to 74 overall. Nice work there. Look at his reactions. Unbelievable stuff there, and pretty good all-round stats, actually. You could play him anywhere. And, of course, those 3-star skills, really not that good, actually. I don't know why I mentioned that. But anyway, we've got Ryan Brunt. Look at that. 89 pace, 90 strength. I'm going to, when we get to FIFA 15 career mode, by the end of FIFA 15, I'm going to come back on And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to remind all of my subs of this guy. Because, I mean, just look at him. He's absolutely incredible. He's a monster in game as well. 6'1". He's 25 now, but that's absolutely fine. And he's got the long throwing trait as well as strength trait, which is nice to see. And we've got a few players on the bench here. I'm not really sure if I do want to replace any of them. Timo Werner is not a striker. You guys did point out to me, and I did know that. He's actually a left midfielder, so I will probably be playing him there, even though that's not in his positions. Got Gerard Hughes, that's absolutely fine. Josh Murphy, once again, that's really fine. We've got Brad Potts, who's actually been a surprise signing, really. He didn't cost us anything on a straight swap deal, I think, with Josh Southway, I think it was. But yeah, that's the team. We do need to get some strength in some positions. And we do need to strengthen in a lot of positions, actually, because although we do have a deep squad, it's not good enough for the Champions League. So I'm going to go out to my shortlist now, guys, and I'll show you the players that I'm looking to sign. Right, guys, so we've got a goalkeeper here, and the reason I saw this guy, Cohen Casteels, is I think it was because of I'm Belgium national manager, of course, or I'm the national team manager of the Belgium team. And I saw this guy in the squad roster, and he looks really, really good. I mean, 26 years old. 78 overall, which is brilliant. He's only valued at 2 million, which could be a really good pickup. Let's try it and go ahead and buy him. I don't want to be spending willy-nilly. I just want to be spending on players that I could get or I do need. And I certainly do need a little bit of a better goalkeeper. Where's Robert Lainton? So we could do a straight swap deal. And we'll see what they say about that. We'll see what Hoffenheim say about that. And wait for them to come back on that one. He looks like a really good goalkeeper. Hopefully we can get him. With regards to other positions, I might go for Callum Chambers, actually. His contract's expiring in 12 months, but I want to get him now. Hopefully I can get him for cheaper, that does mean. And he's only on 30,000 a week. That's good news. That's really good news, actually. Who can we actually offer in the deal here? Not too sure. Well, it's got to be Elliot Hewitt. He's been absolutely crap for us. Hasn't grown a single point, and he's just been generally useless, really, and that's being kind. Let's offer 1 million plus Hewitt. I'm only going for low valuations or offering low for players at first because it's always good to do that just in case they do accept it. We've got a lot of right backs here, actually. We could go for Sam Byram, we've got Yedlin, we've got Bellerin, but we'll wait and see. This is the first day of the transfer window, so we don't need to have a little look right at this moment in time. Oh, we got Ricardo Dano, though. I need to get this guy back to the club, don't I? Any way I can possibly get him back to the club is... I've got to get him back, basically, if any means possible. Let's offer 1 point... You know, I don't want to offer too much. 1.2 million sounds fair enough, because when I did sell him, he was around the valuation of 1 million. So hopefully Liers can accept that, and we can bring him back to the club, because he didn't like the weather the first time. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, let's have a look at the other players. This guy here, yeah, Tom Shawcross. I was looking at him at the beginning or the end of last season. He looks really, really good, and he's got an exciting prospect on him. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get this guy as well. Only 3.3 million, and he's an exciting prospect, which is brilliant. But it looks like the chief executive saying he's worth 6 million. Let's see who we can offer right here. I'm not offering Belek, that's for sure. Oh, do I offer Widowson? That's the thing. He's 29, but I did say I was going to keep a few players at the club, but he's not actually a Bristol Rovers player from the beginning of the actual career mode. Oh, you know, I'm just going to offer that and just see what they say, because for the moment, I'm just trying to get an idea of who I can bring in and who I can't. Emails. Let's have a little look. Mason Bennett, George Long and Robert Lainton. This could be a little bit interesting, not letting Mason Bennett go for anything less than 10 million. I'll have to think about it if it's more than that. George Long, once again, not letting him go whatsoever. I'll reject all of those offers straight up, because he will be my first choice goalkeeper. With regards to Robert, wow, that's insulting. 900,000 for Robert Lainton. He is a club legend. Right, let's counter offer. You know what? Let's counter offer 2.1 million. I think that's fair. I think they would accept that, and if they do, then we'll go in for that Co-Steels guy or whatever his name is. Once again, they're coming in for... That's a really good offer from Pescara, but once again, I'm not going to accept it. This is interesting, right? It looks like Wolverhampton have accepted the 2.1 million deal for Robert Lainton. I'm disappointed, I really am. I didn't think they'd accept that. Although I did want to get rid of Robert Lainton because of his injury problems he's had. He has been a he's been a legend at the club, just to put it simply. He's been very good, and it's a shame to see him go, but unfortunately, that's just how it is sometimes. To be perfectly blunt, I really don't care at the moment. I mean, I need to bring in a better goalkeeper. We're only going to be doing one more season. It won't really matter, really. If we do another season after that, which I highly doubt, then, you know, I can bring him back to the club. Of course, I can bring any player back to the club that you guys do want me to. And wow, they're really not budging, are they, Lias SK? They are really starting to annoy me here. Right, let's offer Christensen plus 4 million. That should be enough just to get Ricardo Dano. Transfer offer accepted as well for, who is this? I don't even know who it is. Sandy Walsh, that's it. The centre-back that we did try to sign a few seasons back from Genk. And we are going to hopefully sign him now. He should be a really, really good player. And we'll give him a contract here. I never like to offer squad roles. I've said it many times before. I'm really a bargain hunter, and I really want to get the best deal without the players just moaning constantly, because that's just the most annoying thing in the world. Oh, this is starting to get interesting. The transfer offer is accepted for Gael Bigaramana, the central midfielder, the young man from Newcastle. This would be a really good signing, and the reason I did want to go for him, one reason, wages. As well as his potential, which is brilliant, his wages is just perfect. 30,000 a week. Don't want to be paying any more than that for a midfielder because it's just ridiculous. I would have liked to have gone for someone from Arsenal. I would have liked to have gone for Hector Bellerin from Arsenal for the right back position, but he's on 60k a week. That's just ridiculous. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford that. There we go. Robert Lainton has been sold. What a sad day it is, but look at all these transfer offers that have been accepted. That's just really good news. Unfortunately, it's goodbye Robert Lainton, but hopefully it will be hello to this man down here, Cohen Casteels. This could be a very good signing for us. He'd definitely be our first choice goalkeeper, and I am going to give him a contract right now. I'm not going to offer him a squad role, even though he's going to be a crucial first team player. I don't want to give him that because, of course, George Long is also a crucial first team player. How much do they want for that? Wow. 9 million. I'm not paying that. I'm sorry. I'm going to bring him back to the club, but I'm not paying that. That is ludicrous. That's absolutely ludicrous. I cannot believe that they want that much. I'm going to offer 5 million. They're just really pushing their luck here because I really want to bring him back to the club, but it doesn't look likely now, does it? And wow, we've had the transfer offer accepted for both players here, Dale Jennings and also Adam Campbell. What signings these could be. I mean, they could be fantastic players for us. Adam Campbell, I know he's an absolute arsehole to play against because of his pace, his finishing, all of that is just brilliant, and he'd be a great striker to play with in the Champions League. Hopefully he does accept that. And Dale Jennings, I've been chasing this guy since the beginning of the series, and finally it looks like we're going to be able to bring him to the club. I couldn't afford his wages, of course, when I was in the Championship, and he's at an Empower League 1 club, and he's earning 40 grand a week. I just don't understand, you know. I had 5 grand on the wage budget, if that, in the Championship, for crying out loud. Ooh, our first signing, our first 2 signings right here. Gael Bigaramana, do we accept it? Of course we accept it. That is an absolute steal. 4 million. James Wallace will be going the other way, though. That is a shame, actually. How much money do we lose? Only 30 grand on the wages. That's not too bad. Welcome to the club, Bigaramana. Let's have a look at his stats right after we sign this guy, Sandy Walsh. Another good signing. Hopefully he will be a great centre-back. We'll have a look at their stats right now before we go back and have a look at any other emails. Hopefully they are really good players, and we're going to have to switch there to the squad report. Let's just have a little look down here. Where are they? I cannot find them. They should be actually right at the bottom, I think, if I'm right in saying. So there's Sandy Walsh. That's not too bad. That's okay. I did pay a little bit over the odds for him. Yes, I did. He's not the fastest, but he's got good interceptions. That's good to see. Decent, well, very good marking, actually. Very good stand tackle. That's a really good signing, I think. Only 5'11", which is a shame, but he looks like he could be an alright centre-back. And, of course, we do need that depth. And I think that Sandy Walsh does actually provide us with that. And Gael Bigaramana right here, 75 overall. That's perfect. Really good vision. Should be a really good passer. And then we'll be playing him at CDM because he can do, as you can see there. Even though he's 5'10", he doesn't have the best defensive stats. he's okay at doing it, and that's all that I want him to be, and he should be a really, really good player for us. Once again, did pay a little bit over the odds for these players, but of course we're going to have to, because they would have just signed new long contracts with their clubs, so paying over the odds may be what we're going to have to do at the moment, but hopefully we can sign a few more players and strengthen the squad. Well, they've also accepted Callum Chambers. That's really good news as well. A right back that we could potentially be bringing in here, and a much better one than Michael Smith is at the moment. Hopefully he's a good overall, and we'll wait and see after we offer him the contract. Once again, offering the same contract to every player, 5 years, 20% clean sheet bonus. Let's hope we can sign him. Right then, let's have a little look at this. We've got a lot of contract offers accepted here. I need to be very careful here, because of course I've actually got 14 million left, so that's absolutely fine. Cohen Castiles, welcome to the club. You're going to be a great player for us and a really good goalkeeper. 78 overall. And we got Dale Jennings here as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to adjust the wage budget for that one, which I will do in a minute. And we've also got, who is it here? Adam Campbell, that's right. The striker that we're looking to bring in. And once again, I'm going to have to adjust the wage budget. But really, do I need Dale Jennings? That's a tough one. I don't really actually think I need him per se, but let's just have a look if we can actually afford both of them, because that would be quite interesting to see. I will get Adam Campbell first, because I know that I will be able to afford him. But with regards to Jennings, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and request some more funds, because that's just not enough. I'm going to offer 10 million. Hopefully they do give us some more funds so that I can sign both of those players. And yeah, let's sign Adam Campbell, I think. I think that'd be a really good player to sign just for now. And we'll have a little look at his stats right now. Welcome to the club, and we'll just stall this one for now. Hopefully we can also sign Dale Jennings. He'd be a really good addition to the club. And let's go and have a look at the stats of the players. I think we already know the goalkeeper's stats in Cohen Castiles. But let's have a look anyway at the players that we have signed. So Campbell, looking very good there. Look at that pace. That is rapid off the mark. Really good jumping as well. So he could win a couple of headers. Good attack positioning. 83 finishing, which is pivotal to why I wanted to go for him. Really good dribbling and ball control, because I do love to do that LTRT dribbling. And unfortunately, he doesn't have the best skill moves. But, you know, he's a pacey striker, and he will add something else to the team. And we'll have a look at Castiles as well while we're at it. Let's go and have a look at him. We already knew his stats anyway, but just in case you didn't see, those are his stats. He's going to be a very good goalkeeper for us. 84 diving, the standout stat there. Really, really good actually. Overall good goalkeeper. 6'5". That is exactly what I wanted. A little bit taller, much taller, sorry, than George Long. He's like 5'10" or something ridiculous like that. Right, we've got some transfer offers here, guys, and it looks like this is coming to the end of this episode. And we'll just have a little look at the transfer offers here. Evan Gunnarsson, I did add him to the loan list for a season loan, and West Ham want to take him out on a season-long loan, and I'm just going to go ahead and accept that for now. Hold on, do I want to accept that actually? Yeah, I'll accept that for now. That's fine. I'll let him go out on loan because he might get a little bit more game time there. And with regards to Mason Bennett, I am not selling him. Can you leave me alone, please? Hopefully we can sign Callum Chambers as well, but I've had to do another transfer for Callum Chambers. But if there's any right backs that you guys think I should sign, it's getting to the stage where it's a little bit difficult for me to ask what kind of right backs that you guys want me to sign, unless there's a really young right back that you think would be really good, that has a lot of potential, is on low wages, and you think would really fit into the team. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. But other than that, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please be sure to leave a like on the video, as it's much appreciated and it really does help out my channel. But other than that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.